Welcome to the Viaim OpenNote Open Ear Headphones review. This is real-time transcription that is being computed on the headset and shown on my Galaxy Z Fold 7. What's up YouTube, Jeff back again today, another very exciting video for you guys, and today we're looking at a really awesome accessory for your Galaxy smartphone. These are the Viaim OpenNote Open Ear AI transcribing headphones, and they're really cool. This is a product that allows you to not only listen to music, of course, and give voice assistant commands on your Galaxy phone when paired, but also uses the Viaim app to give you real-time AI transcription of your calls, your meetings, your own dictation, whatever you want to save. And we're going to take a look at a full review of these today. Now, I'll show you really quickly. Let me actually pull in the box packaging, everything that came in. I kind of went in on the box a little bit here, rip this off. High-res audio, wireless, AI recording, open ear, true wireless earbuds. Of course, that means that these are going to just kind of sit there on your ear. They're not actually going to go in the ear canal. Here, I'll show you guys a little shot of me wearing them. Very comfortable to wear, open ear design, lightweight, snug fit. The flash record allows you to quickly record just by long pressing on the touch controls. Long battery life, up to 40 hours of battery life, about 19 hours in my testing. But if you have the case in there and you have low volume, if you don't listen to a lot of music, you probably could do a little bit better than that. I'll drop the link below, of course, with all the pricing details as well as the time of posting for the video. But if we take a look at the actual product here and the case, I love the charging case. It's got like a leather feel to it with a nice texture. Definitely seems like it's bigger than a typical pair of earbuds. Probably case would be like AirPods or even the Galaxy Buds, but it's got a premium feel to it. Like if you put this in your bag, you feel like you're getting a premium product. It's got USB-C charging, which is always nice. I hate to see people doing micro USB these days, which some headphone manufacturers still do, but they have USB-C here. You've got a button on the back for your pairing, and you can also use this to reset the earbuds. If you open them up, you can take a look at the actual buds themselves. I'll set the charging case to the side. We'll bring that back in a second, but let me get these guys in focus. And there they are. As you guys saw sitting on my head, they actually look pretty stylish. It's the black color. You've got the Viaim logo there. Since they are open ear, you'll be able to hear kind of everything that's going around, on around you and the world around you, which is nice. You can see here, you've got the touch controls there, as well as your microphone on each side. So you can record from these, with one earbud at a time. You can just press down on the right earbud and it will start recording from the right earbud. You could then press down over here on the touch controls on the left earbud and you'll be able to get recording on that side. You've also got, your pause, play just by tapping this, and then of course you can tap twice to do track forward, track back, all that stuff. You can even get volume controls with multiple taps, but the recording is the real selling point here. The audio quality out of these, I did find, I tested this with a lot of some of my favorite songs in YouTube Music earlier today. I'm a big hip hop fan, so I tested it with a lot of stuff like Joyner Lucas, Ice Cube, some of these other songs from the 90s that I was listening to, like Matchbox 20. And overall, these have very good sound quality for open ear. Now, you're never going to get as deep or rich of bass as you do for, true in-ear buds, but for open ear headphones that also allow you to hear everything around you, which are perfect for running, and also just more comfortable to wear because they're not in the ear canal, they do have really impressive sound quality in terms of if you're looking for the music, because obviously you're paying a price, you want to get that AI transcription, but you also want to know how they sound for music. Now, let's take a look at the application. I'll sit these right here to the side as I dive into the Viaim app itself. Now, this comes with all of the various Viaim headphones, and they do have in-ear headphones if you guys are interested, if the open ear ones are not quite your style, but that is something you can look into. And of course, I'll drop the link down to everything below to their various products as well as the open notes. This is the homepage for the Viaim app. You've got devices, bass boost, touch, settings here, show you your battery level and all that stuff. You've got a record button here, but you don't really need it because you can easily record from the headphones, like I said, by just long pressing those touch controls on either earbud. And you don't even need to be paired to the phone or have the app open to do this, which is great. Devices, it'll show you. You can do dual device connection, but one thing to be aware of is if you have the high quality audio mode enabled, which we'll see in a second, that doesn't work. And so you'll actually notice if I do this, it says once high quality audio is enabled, two devices cannot be connected. So I prefer to have the high quality audio enabled, so I don't have that option on. Bass boost, you've got a custom equalizer here. I turn on the bass boost. It sounds really good, even with hip hop. High quality audio setting is right here. You guys can see that's what I was talking about. This allows you to get the LHDC transmission protocol, high fidelity audio, which does sound actually quite good for the music. Like I said, once you turn that on, I would definitely recommend when you're listening to music to turn that on. It can cause some transmission issues when you're doing the transcription recording, so you may want to turn it off for recording, but I didn't have any big problems. I left it on while I was doing my recordings. For touch, you can see the defaults here: pinch once, twice, 3 times, pinch and hold, volume down, long pinch, start, stop the recording. That's the quick flash recording. You can set these differently for the left and the right, so if you tap on them, you can see you can change it. You can also do, accept decline calls, disable for either side. So if you don't want to have that enabled on either side, and if you don't like the settings you have at any given point, you can go ahead and reset those from within the application. Over here in your general settings, you've got flash record settings, which here you can choose between flash mode and auto. Flash mode, you start by long pressing your earbuds regardless of whether they're paired. I think you really want to leave that on. It's one of the best selling points of this recording and transcription headphone feature. The flash mode for live recording as well is turned on there. You can switch it to auto if you don't want that on though. Location records, you can get real-time transcription if you want this on. It's converted to text in real time. Of course, that can affect the battery life a little bit. That's why I left that off. Auto distinguish speakers if you have a bunch of people speaking in a meeting, and allow viewing recording status on the home screen, which I have enabled there. Down here, you've got the main screen, and then you've got your recordings. These are all the recordings that I have downloaded. You've got your ones that are still sitting on the earbuds. Now you do need to go in and actually download them. So once you have a recording that's there in the queue, you just tap on the download button. It says they need to be in the charging case, but in my experience, it's no problem if they're not in the charging case, which mine aren't now. You can go ahead and download the left bud data, and we'll download this directly, and then we'll put it on the left side over there where your phone has all the recordings stored, and it clears the data, that memory from your earbuds. Keep in mind that's important because if you're not connected to the phone, it will store those recordings on the earbuds until such time that you pair to the phone and download those recordings for transcription. You can see I did a couple of really useful transcriptions for me. I'm working on a SamiGuru assistant for our website that lets people get tutorial troubleshooting for their Samsung phones in real time. I got down some thoughts on a prototype I was working on with Replit for the code, and it did a great job of kind of summarizing my conversation, transcription. It was just a short little voice note to myself. But what I do like is it gives you a to-do list. So in this case, I was actually, laying out things that I wanted to do for this project, and it gives me a to-do list where I can check off these things. So as I go, I can check them off, basically creating like a Google Keep style document. It would be great if you could export this to Todoist or Google Keep or Notion or something. That'd be a great feature they could add in the future. Just a suggestion. You also can get a mind map, which is awesome. And of course, you've got the summary there on the front page. So transcript, summary, to-do list, and the mind map. You've got a lot of information, and it does a great job transcribing. I actually listened to one of my own YouTube videos that I recently posted, which is longer, about 6 or 7 minutes. I did a great job with the transcription, pretty much word for word. It kind of highlights the text as you play it. You can see, I'll play here some of the audio on the actual video so you guys can hear how it sounds, because it's kind of low on the phone right now. It's going through the headphones, obviously. But let me overlay some of that audio so you can actually hear it.
On testing servers, and that certainly creates quite a problem.
Overall, I was really pleased with the recording capability. It does work very well if you have a bunch of people talking in a meeting as well. Isolate the voices, and you do get a generous amount of recording and transcription capability with the free plan. Of course, like anything like this with AI, you're going to have some paid plan if you want more minutes. So if you go into the settings really quickly and you go over here, you'll see that you have all of your various settings for firmware, some other settings that you can take a look at. But at the very top, you've got your basic plan. Comes with 600 minutes of transcription, which is 10 hours, probably enough for most people. If you want to triple that, you can go for the Pro subscription or unlimited transcription at $19.99 a month. But I imagine for most people who just want general note-taking summarization, this will be enough for the basic plan. It's a pretty good chunk included in that base plan compared to other options that are out there. And your quota does reset every month, so that's not too bad. Over here you have Find My Earbuds, which you can use as well, play a little sound to find them. And this one, battery percentage when the lid is open, this will do an overlay on your Android screen that allows you to kind of see the battery percentage and things like that. I turned it off just because I don't like having floating bubbles, but if that's something of interest to you, you can do it. Going back in here, you can also tune the settings for your AI features. This is the flash recording settings we looked at earlier, but the AI features, you can put in your position at your job. You can put in object of reading, show yourself, or formal report. Format, you've got article ceremony or paragraph style. You can choose detailed or streamline. And for suggestions, you can get suggestions from the AI about next steps to take, which does help with that to-do list that I was talking about earlier, which kind of tells you which things you should do from that conversation, which works great for the voice notes kind of way that I was going about using this. You also have voice control, so you can just easily, without saying any kind of trigger word, you can say play music, stop playing, all that kind of stuff, and it will easily just go ahead and do that for you. It worked very seamless in my testing as well. The voice control, again, it is another thing, like if you want to have maximum battery life because it's waiting for those various phrases, you might want to turn it off, but it is another feature. Overall, these things are very feature-packed. I was very impressed with the overall sound quality. The AI transcription is very on point. Just a couple of small things that I would really like to see. One thing I didn't mention earlier is that even though this does have USB-C on the charging case, it doesn't have wireless charging. I'd really like to have wireless charging for this. Obviously, it would be great if it didn't come with a subscription to get more time, but that's never going to be feasible for obviously the processing and server costs with anything AI related. It has a ton of settings though, and also over here, you can go and join their Discord server, and you can share your thoughts, just do a review, and get 3 months of Ultra Access for unlimited transcription, which is a pretty awesome deal. So they have a pretty good community. The product overall is pretty great value, in my opinion, if you're into a market where you want something to do this AI summarization very often for meetings, your own personal voice notes, and you also want a good pair of earbuds that are just going to be great for listening to music when you do something like going for a run. So if you're an active person who's also professional, these are a perfect pair of earbuds for you. And they do work great with your Galaxy phone. They paired great with the Galaxy Z Fold 7. They work great with Android, and the Android app is very usable. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon for future videos like this. Huge shout out to my friends at Viaim for sending out the OpenNote headphones. I was a big fan of these. The charging case especially, I wish it had wireless charging, but it looks a lot better than any other charging case I've seen. Just the build quality and look of it is nice. Appreciate them doing that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Any questions, drop them below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.